fellow human light beings. This is Mahadeva the Thunder Wizard, and today we're going to do a live guided interdimensional meditation to manifest the Solar Flash Ascension event. I'm thinking of making this a weekly thing every Saturday, depending on where you are, afternoon or evening. I'm going to be doing this, I believe. So we'll go ahead and get started. I will give you some basics, but if you're watching this live, great, welcome. I don't think there's a whole lot of people watching it live, but it doesn't matter if you're watching it after it's been archived. That's great too. You can, if you're not able to be here live, you can always watch them. You know, YouTube archives them and records them, and it doesn't matter. If you're watching it recorded, from, you know, quantum physics perspective, there's no such thing as time anyway. You are having a live experience. If we are all also going to be interacting or seeking to interact with higher dimensional light beings, and so if you want to prove to yourself or try and get some evidence that what I'm talking about is a real thing, you can videotape your meditation on your phone. You can maybe use a digital recorder. If you have a wireless little ham radio, you can turn that on. And all of those things are used when people do CE5. If you want to do this meditation, if you can, it's nighttime and you want to go out at night and sit on your lawn chair and do your meditation there to see if any light beings show up, by all means. But however you choose to do it, you don't need to do that at all. Like I'm not. You're just going to meditate. And whenever you're watching it, I welcome you. What I encourage you to do is to be open to the idea of having an experience that is beyond what you think you know about reality. I mean, all this talk about 3D and 5D is one thing. Experiencing it, nothing can prepare you for that. But it's also true that higher dimensional experiences cannot be experienced by you if you do not create a portal to experience them. I could spend a lot of time to talk about that, but that is my goal. My goal is to help you to wake up out of this third dimensional dream, which is really the best way to describe it. But in order for that to happen, you have to be willing to let go of your attachment to what you think reality is. I also encourage you to let go of any ideas of who you think you are. If this is a dream, you know, I had a dream last night that I woke up from, and in that dream, I think I was 25 or 30 years old. And then I woke up and I had to remind myself, oh no, I'm 60, I'm not 25 or 30. But in that dream, I had no recollection of being anything other than what I was doing in that dream. This 3D life is exactly the same. Who you think you are, how, you know, what you think you're good at, what you think you're bad at, your strengths, and your history. You have a long history before you incarnated, and you have an entire different life that's going on outside of this third dimension, and you are far more powerful than you think. So we are going to be connecting to higher dimensional beings, and at some point I will give you the encouragement during the meditation to ask them to show you who you truly are, or at the very least to give out the invitation for future interactions where they can show you in whatever way works best for you. Dreams, intuitions, meditation, signs, whatever. That's between you and them. So having said that, I can feel their presence, so we can go ahead and get started. What you hear in the background is the huar breath. It's 2 syllables, hu, H-U, and the second syllable is ar, A-R. This is a seed sound that was given to me by a light being, and I've come to find out that this seed sound is the seed sound of waking up to the 5th dimension. Specifically, it is the sound of the solar flash. So if you want to bring the solar flash, you can chant this. You can chant it out loud. You can chant it in the breath method, which I teach, which you can look on the YouTube channel and look for the Hul breath. And you can even type that in, and I teach you exactly how to do that. You can do that same method with the Huar breath. You can also do it silently when you're in meditation. Just vibrate it mentally. That might even be the most powerful way to do it. So that's another tool that I give to you. And in any case, we've got some people here. We'll go ahead and get started. So have your equipment ready if you're outside, or if you want to see if any light beings want to show up and manifest. If the light here starts to flicker and do weird things, that's a sign that they're letting us know that they're here. But I guarantee you they see you and they're connected to this, whether there's a manifestation or not. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get started with the meditation. So go ahead and find a comfortable place to sit down or lie down. Feel free to put your headphones on, whatever it is you need to do. You can do it sitting in the Hul breath posture. You can do any mudra that you're comfortable with, or you can just simply relax. It doesn't matter. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. Get in your comfortable position, and I will guide us through this meditation. And yeah, let's see what happens. All right, so let's go ahead and get the vehicle prepared. So we're going to do some breathing. So do me a favor and inhale very deeply and hold it. And exhale. Once again, you can close your eyes if you want, focus on the third eye. Inhale. Hold it. And exhale. One last time, inhale. Hold it. And exhale. Release everything. Let everything go. Continue to keep your eyes closed. Just breathe long and deep. And first thing to do is just become aware of your physical body. Become aware of the sensations. Feel the blood running through your veins, your capillaries. Feel the energy, the electric life force energy flowing through your cells, your body. Feel your palms start to get a little warmer, your hands get warm, maybe your feet start to tingle. This is a good sign. Energy is now releasing. Realize that everything in your human life is a dream. It is an illusion. It does not truly exist. Especially all of the problems associated with money, prestige, reputation, success, love. All of these things are arbitrary intellectual concepts. They do not exist. You do not need anything in this moment, so let go of all that. You can pick all that stuff up later if you want. Continue to breathe long and deep. Once again, take a deep breath in and hold it. And exhale. time. Inhale. And exhale. Release everything. Become nothing. All right, now we are going to journey outside of the three-dimensional dream of Gaia, Mother Earth, and we are going to go into a higher, more true understanding of reality. The way we do that first is we focus on our heart center. Allow our heart center to open. Think of something beautiful, something that makes you happy. Think of the love right now that Mother Sun has for you. The center of the sun is female, and she is our mother. My ancestors called her Sunna. She is the mother of all life. She is the mother of light. And I want you to focus on allowing her warmth and her love to enter your heart, to expand it and open it. Ask her to come in. Tell her how much you love her. She really enjoys being told how much she's loved. Really brightens her up, makes her happy. When you tell her that you love her, she can't hold herself back. She bursts forth with love and gives it back to you. All right, now that we've opened our heart, you're going to imagine your energy coming out of your heart center, and you are going to float out in front of your body or above your body, depending if you're sitting or lying. And you're looking at your vehicle, your physical body. And you realize that you are not that physical body. That is just where your spirit is housed. You thank your body. You appreciate your body. You appreciate all of the energies in your body. You appreciate the 5 organs which channel the 5 elements. You appreciate your muscles, your bones, your sinew, all of the cells in your body. They are all conscious beings, and they are all cooperating to help you have your highest spiritual experience here in this earth plane. Pay no attention to the rain hitting my roof. Allow it to penetrate into your body, into your cells. And now you're going to rise up above your body. You're going to look down and see your physical body below you. And you're going to rise up to the ceiling. Rise up through the ceiling, and now you're above the roof of your home. And you now ask the light beings to empower you, and you feel yourself being pulled further and further towards the sky. You can see your city beneath you. You can see the state you live in. You can see the continent you live on. You move further and further up into the sky. And now you can see the sun, the moon, and you can feel that you have left Earth's orbit. And now that you are outside of Earth's orbit, you have escaped her dream, which is what we experience as gravity. You are now no longer bound by the 3-dimensional matrix of Earth. and you look at your Mother Earth, you can feel her love. You can feel her love for all of the plants and all of the animals and all of the people. And you can feel how hard she is struggling to continue to give love when there's so much negativity on this planet. Because she is the mother, she cannot help but love everything and everybody equally. Nevertheless, all of the sadness and pain and cruelty, she feels all of that, and this is a tremendous struggle for her to maintain her focus and her love. And from this distance, we realize that we have a responsibility to help her. And the way we help her the most is with our conscious awareness of ourselves and with our commitment to awaken and grow. To the extent that we awaken, we help her. She feels it and she awakens. Now we're going to allow ourselves to pull a little further back. Let ourselves float out further into space, and we can see Earth receding in the background until it's just another one of the many heavenly bodies in this large universe that we live in. Now what I'd like for you to do is to send out a friendly invitation to all loving light beings who care about you and only have your highest good in their heart. And you're going to introduce yourself and ask them to come and commune with you. Go ahead and do that now in your own words. Perhaps you felt a response. Maybe you saw something. It's okay if you don't have any experience whatsoever. The only thing that matters is your intention. I guarantee you, you are being seen right now by all of the light beings who are surrounding and helping Earth. At this point, if you haven't already done so, we're going to ask for your particular guide or guides who have been assigned to you, who've been working with you forever. People in church would say this is your guardian angels. You're now going to mentally ask that your guides come to you and help you in this meditation. Do this now in your own words. Okay, now your higher dimensional guides are with you. And what we're going to do now is we're going to take a moment and we're just going to focus on ourselves, our own empowerment. So what I'd like for you to do in your own words is to ask your higher dimensional guides to reveal to you something about your true nature, your true identity, your true destiny, something that you may not have known, and allow them to reveal to you your higher dimensional self. Go ahead and do that now in your own words. Take a moment to absorb what you've been told. It might be something that is what you did not expect. You've probably been told something very complimentary which you may have some difficulty accepting. It might be even fantastical or feel impossible to you. Whatever it is, expand into what that truth is. Now that we've taken some time to awaken to our higher identity, we thank our guides and we ask them in the future to continue to show us this truth and allow us to expand into it more deeply in the coming days and months. Go ahead and do that now in your own voice. Okay, now let us continue. We're now going to focus on bringing in the solar flash event, helping to awaken Mother Earth from her dream. Definitely, to some degree, she is having a nightmare. And she needs our help to wake up. The way that we wake her up first is by our waking up to our own identity. And then we are going to ask Mother Sun and the center of our galaxy to send the energy, the alarm clock, if you will, to help Mother Earth wake up. And when she wakes up, the new Earth will appear. So what we're going to do now, locate our sun. Find out, now that you've been floating around in space, find the sun and give an energetic greeting to her. And we feel her invite us to come closer to her, so we begin to fly towards our own sun in our own solar system. And we find ourselves floating now in front of our beautiful, bright Mother Sun. And with the eyes of our higher dimensional spirit, we see that the light that comes from her is pure love, pure joy. It is condensed joy, condensed love. Once again, please tell her how much you love her, how much you appreciate her. And allow her love to come back to you. She's now inviting us to go into the center of her being. And we, of course, humbly accept this invitation. And our guides are with us, and they fly with us into the center of the sun. And you'll notice at the center of the sun there is this whirlpool of energy, and this is actually a portal. A portal that it has a direct connection to the center of our galaxy, which is in fact an incredibly powerful black hole. Black holes are not what they appear. Black holes are actually portals to higher dimensions. So we have a direct access through the center of the sun to all of the dimensions, all of the deities, all consciousness. This is where the light comes from that shines on our planet. And so with our intention, we reach out to the center of our galaxy, that we would call the central sun, and we become aware that there is a very powerful being that lives in this central sun. I experience him as masculine. He has kind of a mischievous grin on his face, and he welcomes us. Please spend a moment speaking to him, greeting him, and listening to anything he might have to say to you, please do that now. And now bring your attention back to my voice, and know that you can always come back here and communicate with this extremely powerful, kind and gentle being. And we ask this being now if he would please release his higher vibrational energy from higher dimensions, send it to our sun so that the sun can release it into our earth. Go ahead and do that now in your own words. Now bring yourself back to the sound of my voice. We thank this very powerful being, and we now bring our attention back to the center of the sun where we are now. And you realize that there are many light beings that are surrounding this central whirlpool of energy in the center of the sun. And you realize that it is our consciousness, those of us who live on planet Earth, that is empowering them. We are the portal through which they are able to add their intention and energy to create this energy transference. Spend a moment realizing that you are the focus of this energy. You are the focal point through which their energy flows, and allow their energy to flow through your third eye as you focus on this portal at the center of the sun. And we are going to will this gamma energy to begin to accumulate into the center of the sun. See that energy growing and expanding. Realizing that no being can be in the presence of this frequency and not ascend. It is impossible. Now that we have connected ourselves to this energy, even though we are in the center of the sun, we focus our attention back on Earth, and we are able to see our Earth. And we can feel all of the human beings on that planet, many of whom are struggling, many of whom are in tremendous amounts of pain, sadness, loneliness, confusion. There are many others who are awakening, and many others who are already awake. And many of the higher dimensional spirits, things that we would call earth spirits, fairies, Sasquatch, all of the mythical beings we now realize are phased slightly out of our third dimensional awareness, but they are all there. And they are all focusing on this and on what we are doing right now. And now we are going to prepare ourselves to release this energy, a tremendous release of energy onto planet Earth, knowing that the Earth will never be the same, we will never be the same, and no being on Earth will ever be the same after what we are about to do. What I'm going to tell you to do in a moment is I'm going to ask you to inhale. And when I do, I want you to imagine storing that higher dimensional energy and allowing it to be ready to be released like an arrow. And on the exhale, you will choose to release this energy, send it out of your heart, out of your third eye, and have it go directly towards planet Earth. Get yourself ready for the impact that this will have on our reality. Nothing will ever be the same. Go ahead and inhale now. Focus that energy, let it build. Exhale and release. And we can see that this energy is continuing. The flow of energy hasn't stopped. Inhale once again. Hold. And exhale. Send. One last time. Inhale. Gather all the rest of this higher dimensional gamma frequency and exhale, release. And now we relax because the energy is continuing to flow. A new energy is reaching Earth. In your mind's eye, you can see that Earth is beginning to shift. And we see that Earth is beginning to separate into 3 frequencies. There's a higher dimensional, 5th dimensional Earth. There is a new 3rd dimensional Earth. And then there is the Earth that we previously lived on. And that Earth will be deleted. The other 2 Earths, we can choose whichever one we want. There is no judgment. If you choose to live on an Earth that is similar to this one, but is slightly elevated, you can choose to go to the new 3D Earth. If you want to live in the 5th dimensional Earth, which is really living in the fantasy of the newly awakened child of Gaia. She is going to be a small child. And if we decide to go to 5D, we must make the commitment to nurture and protect and guide her as she dreams a brand new dream. She is going to be very sensitive, and she is going to need a lot of love. And unlike the old 3D Earth, where she was taking care of us, we must now take the responsibility to take care of her, which means we commit to live our highest 5th dimensional joy. So we must live our highest, most profound, most amazing, most fantastical joy we can come up with. We owe it to little Princess Gaia. Go ahead and spend some time with your guides, contemplating this, discussing this. Ask your guides to advise you in the best way forward for you to be the best, highest vibrational, joyous essence of yourself. Do that now in your own words. And you can bring Mother Earth Mother Sun into the discussion, and you can bring little Princess Gaia into the discussion also. Feel free to do that now in your own words. Bring yourself back to the sound of my voice. And know that going forward, you will continue this discussion with your guides, with Mother Sun, and with little Princess Gaia. This is not the end of this discussion, nor is it the end of you awakening to your new destiny. Nothing is mandatory. You have complete freedom to decide exactly what you want to do and where you want to go. What we're going to do now is we're going to thank Mother Earth, and we're going to thank the ruler of the center of the galaxy. And we are going to slowly and humbly and respectfully back our way out of the center of the sun. We find ourselves now floating outside of the sun, and we see that she is shining more brightly than even before. We become aware that she's emitting what appears to be higher vibrational rainbow waves of energy. There are colors coming from her we've never seen before. There is a consciousness to the light we have never noticed before. We continue to move and back out from the sun. We now focus to our own earth, whichever earth you've chosen. And we're going to fly, and before we go back to earth, we're going to spend a little bit of time with our guides. I know you might be tired, you might have expended a lot of energy. I understand. And before we go back to our new earth, we are going to speak with our guides, and we are going to ask them to continue to work with us and to guide us. We are going to invite them to visit us, to speak with us, and to guide us in whatever way is most comfortable and most efficient for us. And we are going to ask them to help us continue to become aware of our true selves in the fifth dimension. Go ahead and do that now in your own words. Allow them to give you the love and comfort and support that they desperately want to give you. Invite them to do that now. Allow yourself to receive this love. You may never have felt anything this intense before. But this is your new reality. Allow yourself to accept it. You deserve it. The only thing you need do to deserve love is to simply exist. There's no such thing as sin. There's no such thing as mistakes. There's only existence. And that makes you equal to all beings, including the highest gods. In fact, truth be told, you are one of the highest gods in all of the multiverse, or you wouldn't be having this experience. All right, we've gone through a lot, we've experienced a lot. You may be feeling a lot of energy. So we're going to now make our way back to our physical body with no expectations of what we're going to see when we open our eyes, what we're going to see on earth. The dream of Earth will change because of this meditation, so be prepared that everything could change from this moment forward. Be open and willing to accept anything, especially the unknown. Our guides can come with us, but we are going to now allow ourselves to float back down to Earth. We're going to reunite with our bodies, so allow yourself to be pulled back down into the Earth. You can feel yourself go through the Earth's outer layers, which is really her consciousness. We are aware that we are going back into the dream of Mother Earth, but we are choosing to stay awake and conscious, which makes us now avatars instead of incarnated beings. We are now avatars coming back down to help Earth and all other conscious beings awaken. We float back down to Earth. We can see the continent we live on. We can see the state we live in. We can see the city that we live in. We can see our neighborhood. We float down through the roof of our home, and we see our physical body. Spend a moment hovering above or outside your body. Send your body this higher dimensional energy. Thank all of the cells of your body, all of the organs of your body. Thank your brain, your nervous system, your spinal column, muscles, all of the cells of your body. Send love and thanks to all of them. Allow your body to become what it wants to be, which is perfectly healthy. Allow yourself to now become timeless in your appearance. And now allow yourself to float back into your body very gently. Now you're back into your body. Say thank you to your guides who are still with you. And again, invite them to come back whenever they would like to speak with you, because their only desire is to help you. So whenever they come to you, it's because they want to help you. Invite them in your own words to come back whenever they have something to share with you or to give to you. Bring yourself back to my voice. Now we're going to come back completely into whatever this new version of 3D is. Keep your eyes closed, rub your hands together. Inhale very deeply. Hold. And exhale. Inhale once again. Hold. Take the palms of your hands, put it over your eyes. Let the warmth of your hands affect you. Exhale. Inhale one last time. Rub your eyes. Rub your face, your head, your scalp, back of your neck. Exhale. Rub your arms, chest, your stomach, your legs. Bring yourself back into your body. Sit up if need be and take a look at the screen again. And we're now back. Be aware that everything you see and you experience is merely a projection. And we can alter this projection with our own consciousness and with our own expectations. Interdimensional meditation is one of the most powerful tools with which we can change that projection. So again, maybe I'm looking around, things don't look a whole lot different. The sun is out, it's beautiful, birds are chirping. But I encourage you to be open for anything. Welcome the change. Remember what we now believe the solar flash event is. We are still inside of that prism, but those different colors are beginning to separate themselves. So you choose which frequency. And eventually that frequency will cancel out the other ones. And if you've chosen 5D, the 5D frequency will eventually cancel out the other ones. So don't be surprised. And of course, allow your friends to come and visit you. You may go through periods of elation and feeling connected to higher dimensions, and then you may feel yourself struggling with that. You may feel yourself trapped between two different worlds. You may even have difficulty feeling sane. I understand. It's important that we continue to connect with each other and communicate with each other. So before I let you go, bear in mind that all of the tools that are here available for you. Books, michaelwilliamdenny.com. I strongly encourage anybody who's serious about this to subscribe to the Warrior 90-Day Lightning Qigong. Just simply press play, do the practices. This will help you with the shift. This will help you with expanding into these new higher dimensional awarenesses. And this will help you to create stronger portals between you and your guides and your higher self. Courses.thunderwizard.com, there's still some links there. 923.thunderwizard.com if you really want some higher dimensional energy. If you're coming here from my Facebook page or anywhere else, please subscribe to this channel so that more and more people can come. Share this meditation if you want. Go ahead and just share it with other people on your social media, and let's get the word out. Again, I'm considering doing these live meditations once a week, probably every Sunday my time, Saturday if you're on the other side of the globe. That's it. We won't take any time for questions. This is a good time now to go take a salt bath, go lie down, take a nap, take a walk on the beach, walk through the forest. Get yourself, your energy body connected to other portals, which is energy. If you live in a city, then just take some time. Like I said, a salt bath is really good for this. And yeah, that's it. So until next time, my friends, if I don't get beamed up to the Starship Enterprise, which again is starting to seem more and more likely, if the solar flash doesn't come in the next time I see you, and or if I don't shift myself out of this frequency, if none of those things happen, I will see you very soon. Please know that you are loved more than you can possibly imagine, and please take very good care of yourselves. Thank you very much. I love you all.